How's it going, guys, and welcome to another episode of GITV. My name is Josh, and on this episode we're going to be talking about a new hop-up system called the S-Hop. Now, the S-Hop system basically is the R-Hop, but the thing about this is it uses a bit of different materials and the cost is significantly cheaper. So if you were looking to get the same results as an R-Hop, the S-Hop system might be something that you want to look into. Now, we have a very special offer for anybody in the SoCal area in regards to this, but we'll get to that a little bit later in the video. Now, I know a lot of you guys out there are always skeptical of new products that come onto the airsoft market, so we're going to go ahead and put this in a little bit of a test today. Now, the barrels that we chose are basically stock Combat Machine barrels. As everyone knows, the Combat Machines are a very widely popular gun, so we went with something that a lot of people would have. Now, I do want to make one note, these do come with an RTX nub that is included with the price that we'll get to a little bit later. So let's go ahead and jump into the video of us doing the shooting test to kind of see what the results of this system are. I think you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised. Alright guys, let's go ahead and run down the parameters for this test. The gun we're using is a stock FMG4 that's shooting 405 FPS, and the ammunition we are using are .30 BBs from Jag Precision. Now, the inner barrel is the only thing that is changing in between these two tests, and the inner barrel is a G&G Combat Machine 363 length inner barrel. We wanted something that a lot of people would have in their guns. Now, for this test, we basically chose 3 different distances. As you can see, downrange we have a human-sized target. This represents, obviously, your average airsofter that we would be shooting at. Now, the distances we chose were 55, 75, and 90 yards. So let's go ahead and give you guys a little bit of the details on what happened at those ranges. At 55 yards, the S-Hop was very consistent with 6 out of 10 shots being on target, whereas the standard barrel only put 4 out of 10 shots on the target. Moving further to the 65-yard range, we noticed that the S-Hop was still consistently hitting the target without having to adjust the hop up too much. This means we weren't over-hopping the BB in order to get the range that we needed, whereas the other barrel we started having to over-hop it in order to increase the range.
Miss. Miss. That went a little bit left.
Right, so it's actually not a terrible grouping. I mean, I think the wind definitely died down in this little bit that we've been doing right now. I could feel it on my face as we were shooting.
Yeah, on this, I do have to aim pretty high up. Like, it's only, like, I gotta adjust the zero on the scope,
right?
But I have to, like, arc it pretty far.
Gotcha, so we're already starting to get that arc, and we haven't even really pushed back to our big distance yet, so.
Now, because we wanted to test the maximum efficiency of this system with this new S-Hop, we tried to push the guns out as far as we could, and 90 yards seemed to be about where the S-Hop system started failing. Here's a little bit about what me and Spencer had to say while we were filming on set.
All right, Spencer, so, I mean, realistically, this is a stock G&G Combat Machine barrel. I mean, do you think if we had like a really nice barrel in there, Prometheus, Miracle Barrel,
oh yeah,
even at this range, we'd see some decent results, or what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, like, so just having a nice precision barrel will help you with consistency and range. So you add that on top of what the S-Hop can already do. Like, the reason why I really wanted to use this barrel, because the disparity between the S-Hop and how this would function would be like more obvious. And I think that a lot of people probably still have this barrel in their combat machines. So, I mean,
So, I mean, realistically, if you're rolling around with a Combat Machine and we can offer the S-Hop for a super good price, I mean, 20 bucks to come into the walk-in store to get this put into your gun. I mean, realistically, the results kind of speak for themselves. I mean, if you want to shoot further, you know, spending 20 bucks, stop by the walk-in store, you're gonna get results, you know?
Yeah.
Well, all right, guys, we'll head back into the studio.
Well, as you can see, some pretty dang awesome and consistent results out of the S-Hop. But that's kind of something that we already knew. We've been doing a little bit of testing with this barrel system, I should say hop-up system, but we really want to get more testing from you guys, the players out there on the field. So, for a limited time only, if you live in the Southern California area, come to our SoCal walk-in store located in Walnut, California. We're basically going to be doing the S-Hop upgrade to anybody that wants one for a limited time of $20. We're basically doing this because we want to get your guys' feedback on the guns, how it's working, any kind of results that you guys get from it, let us know. If you're not happy with the results, come back and we'll put whatever you had in your gun back in it for you at no cost. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. We definitely want to do a lot of testing with this S-Hop to make sure it's going to be an awesome system for everybody out there, because as everyone knows, reducing the cost to get into airsoft and getting awesome consistent results like this is going to be something that everybody can benefit from. So if you guys have any questions or comments about this, let us know in the comment section below and we'll try to answer as many of them as we can. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, we'll catch you on the field.
Working on a new video series we want to produce for you guys out there, well, based around video games. Because a lot of us here play video games a lot, and not only that, we watch a lot of different YouTube channels that are video game themed. For example, Level Cap. We watch Level Cap Gaming's videos all the time, and we notice every week he comes out with a new loadout challenge.
All Leave for Elite Guard has been canceled, and Imperial Reserve troops are being ordered to report to their duty stations. We're currently fortifying our outer perimeter, but what we need most right now is you. Our newest body armor prototype is going operational, but there are many other ongoing research projects that must be protected in order to prevail against these rebel scum. The Temperor himself is arriving soon to oversee the defense of this facility. Stand with me in the fight for order. Colonel Higgs.